Quit fucking with me.
You are live, and that is the first comment.
I'm still mad at you, but
Hey, ML. Hey, Pat. How you doing? How's your day going? How's your week going?
ML.
Hey, Katie. How's it going?
Hey, Katie.
What's new? What's everybody reading tonight? Hey, H.
Hey, Toy.
Hey, Toya. We're arguing back and forth over which of us is freezing. One of us keeps freezing.
Yeah, one of us is freezing. We need to know who.
Katie is writing tonight. Good deal. Is that for your
excellent
Marvel Trumps hate thing? Hey, Jerica. Jerica is reading Schooled by
Jerica
Gordon Corman. And I keep not putting these comments up here. I just, see him in the sidebar and say, hey.
That's all right.
Toya, he's
and
here
here's
with
Toya with the air and the fan on. Because it's hot.
Yes. It's going to be 111 on Saturday.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, hey, Rose. I missed Rose.
I did too. Hey, Rose. That was not deliberate. We are glad you're here too.
Yep.
Yes, Katie was rating last year's Marvel Trumps hate, which is better late than never. Yep. I was just telling Jen, I am 70% through what Google told me was a cozy murder mystery, and there's no body. So, yeah. I don't know why there's no body. Am I out of focus, Katie? I know there's not great lighting here, but I did not notice an issue with focus.
The lack of lighting.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, you get back. I ain't playing with you.
Rose says it's fine. They're used to it. Well, we're not trying to get you used to it. I'm just out of it this week. Let's see. Katie says this year's Marvel Trumps hate hasn't started yet. H is starting Titan's Curse tonight.
Okay.
Good deal. And you are starting Disfigured.
I am.
Mm-hmm. Do we think I can read 89% of the troop tonight?
I mean, are you in body horror?
I didn't hear what you said, Jen.
Oh, I asked if she was into body horror. Okay, I'm going to get out and get back in again.
Okay, cool. We'll see if that helps. I feel like whether or not you can read 89% depends on how long it is and how fast you're reading and how dedicated you are to staying up that late. I mean, is it possible to get to it before we technically hit morning? Probably. Hey, Alicia, how's it going? Let's see.
If this keeps up, I will reboot.
Okay, cool. Pat is reading The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. That sounds good.
I have that for next month for Paula's book club.
Toya is reading Elantris. Should I edit? Yes. Will I? No. Okay. That's fine.
Fair.
That's fine.
Hey, Alicia.
How are you reading it, Rose? Because maybe the majority. Okay, now let's see. Alicia says the troop was tough. Hey, Saf. How you doing? Glad to see you.
Hey, Saf.
Alicia is good. Asks how we are. I'd like it to be nap time.
Making it.
I have not
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. I have not slept well all week. All of the things are stressful and I don't like them. It's including the rental agreement for where we're supposed to rent when we get married. But that's, yeah.
Yay.
ML is working on lectures tonight and would rather be reading.
Yep,
Yeah.
I feel that.
I am sorry that you have to work on lectures. Do you feel like the course load is manageable now that you're getting into it? Or are you feeling like you're going to end up at triple speed for all of this semester or whatever we're calling this segment? Kat wants to know how your eye is.
Oh, it's getting better. I took it to the ophthalmologist and I got antibiotic drops because there's an actual puncture wound. So, yeah. But it's better. It's better. The red is less, although what is still there is really screamingly red. But it's less. So, it's improving.
We will take improvements.
Yep. I'm going to reboot.
Okay. Rose says body horror is fine. I have the audiobook, so I'll probably get through it. The goal was to finish it today, and yet haven't read anything today. Okay, that's fine. I've been trying to get on this new book for a little while, and I just wasn't getting it. And then I woke up at 2 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep, and I read 10 chapters of it. So when the time is right, you'll get to it. H took a nap and now has so much energy. Well, excellent. Then you can come host sprints and I'll take a nap. Rental agreements are the worst. Yes. And I think one of the challenges is that the rental agreement was previously between two bachelors, and now, yeah, I think it's going to continue to be between the two of them sorting things out, and I just need to like duck out of the way and then sign it when it's time, and I'm not great at that. So hopefully some of the details that are critical to being allowed to use the kitchen and the laundry room will get sorted out soon. So we'll see. Well, I am real sorry to hear that. I'm trying to remember. Have you already started or are you getting ready to start? I remember you working on this before, and I think you said it was a 6 to 8 week course, so I'm not sure if you're on week 2 now or week 1 just getting started. Goodbye hobbies. Yeah, that's the worst. All right.
Here's hoping.
Alicia's finishing off Limits Prince tonight by Lucy Monroe. I don't think I've heard about that one. Saf is listening to The Babysitter Lives by Stephen Graham Jones and maybe something after.
Sounds like a final girl book.
Up and Down is always up today, though, so nothing really matters until that changes. Fingers crossed on everything. Thank you. I appreciate that. We were really hoping to have everything sorted out in like May, and it kept getting pushed. So already started all my 16-week and first 8-week courses. I start a 14-week one on September 6th, and then a few more mid-October, second 8-week. Okay. I really hope this is the only semester that is this crazy, because that's brutal.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that is really, really something.
Yeah.
Love Stephen Graham Jones. Excellent. I don't actually know anything about them, but I'm always glad to hear that books are being enjoyed.
Stephen Graham Jones, I believe, is a Native American or American Indian is the term that is preferred by themselves. Stephen Graham Jones. Yes. Okay. He is American Indian, and he writes.
I just lost you.
Experimental horror fiction, crime fiction, and science fiction.
I heard about half of that.
I don't think it's me.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can close this out and come back.
Okay.
I think that won't kill the broadcast.
No, it should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, she's gone. We can talk about her now. Let's see. So we've got blessings to H and positivity. Yes, I read that. Was not my thing. Didn't really scare me. I have to admit, most of the horror that I have read recently has not scared me. So, let's see. It has not been the only nuts semester, but it's a long story. I will tell you in Instagram DM. I'm getting 2 faculty members right now. Yikes.
Well, that sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay, am I freezing or is she freezing, guys? Which one's freezing?
Yes, do tell us. I'm over here trying to figure out if there's something else I can close in my background, but my CPU is fairly low. I restarted this morning. Oh, ML says you were lagging.
Okay.
Do you have anything running in the background?
No, well, not really. Discord. Close Discord. Let me see about my internet.
Okay.
Maybe that'll work.
Well, one hopes. We shall see.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so far you're still a hint pixelated, but I haven't seen you freeze yet. So let us hope that continues. Yeah. I'm curious. You said that American Indian is the preferred term, and all of the folks I know tell me that they prefer Native American because they are not Indian. So I'm curious if that varies from either from tribe to tribe or from region to region, or if it's one of those things that depends.
Because it may be a region to region thing, because like somebody pointed out that there's an American Indian movement, AIM, which is a thing. Mm-hmm. And so apparently it's supposed to be American Indian.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody is my whole thing.
Absolutely agree. This is absolutely not my lane. I just want to make sure that I address people in whichever manner that they prefer. And I mean, in general, as long as we keep that attitude and are not choosing offensive language, then one can always figure out on a case-by-case basis what individual people prefer, as people are allowed to have their own opinions on their heritage, their culture, what have you.
Yep.
So anyway, I just wasn't sure what you knew about that and what to look into. Whatever you did to the internet definitely worked.
Me?
Yes, whatever you did to the internet.
I switched networks.
Cool. I like that network
Yeah.
switch.
Okay, so it says here, American Indian, Indian, Native American, or Native are acceptable and often used interchangeably in the U.S. However, Native peoples often have individual preferences. So ask the person.
Okay.
Says here, there are also terms used to refer to Native peoples in other regions. The Inuit, Yupik, and Aleut peoples in the Arctic see themselves as culturally separate from Indians. In Canada, people refer to them as First Nations, First Peoples, or Aboriginal. In Mexico, Central America, and South America, the direct translation for Indian can have negative connotations, so they prefer the Spanish words indígena, indigenous, comunidad, community, and pueblo, which means people. So, today we have learned a thing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm all saying the same thing. Yeah.
There we go.
So imagine that. People being individuals, having different preferences. No, I just always want to learn what I can to make sure that I am as minimally offensive as possible.
Yeah, right? Me too.
Yeah, I would like to be non-offensive completely, but I don't know if that is a realistic goal, considering that aside from things that are especially problematic, there are people who are just, in none of these categories and are just offended at everything. So I can't possibly not offend anybody. But let's try to avoid adding prejudice and offense where it's unnecessary.
Right.
Or avoidable might be the right word. Anyway.
Like the guy at the BYU volleyball game the other day.
I missed that one.
Oh, you missed that? They apparently have one African-American player on their team. And some guy thought it would be great every time she served to holler out a slur. A particular slur. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm. Non-offensive and empowering even for minoritized people is always my goal. Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. We want people to feel welcome and appreciated and equal and free to speak up if we're using terms that aren't their preference.
Are you eating Oreos? Because seriously.
Mm-mm. No. I prefer the blueberry crisp one. That's my favorite, but they were out of it. So they were actually out of most of them. So, yes. I tried a couple of them, and I've not tried the chocolate brownie one before. It's okay. Oreos would be better. It's better than it looks. I opened this and I thought, that does not look appealing.
Not really, no.
It looks kind of like mud and gravel.
Yeah,
like
I would not eat that.
I would not eat that. It tastes fine, but it's whatever. I probably won't get it again.
Yeah, I would not eat that.
Empowered even.
Empowered even.
Yes. Okay. Non-offensive and empowering and empowering even for minoritized people. Okay. Yes. I'm with you. Yes. All right. Yeah. My bad. I did not read that properly. I'm with you. Okay. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. I also love Oreos.
Yes,
actually, I prefer golden Oreos.
Oreos are supposed to be chocolate. I'm just saying.
I said I prefer. I didn't say they were better. I just said I prefer. A couple of years ago, they did a cookie butter Oreo that was amazing, and I'm still sad that they don't have it anymore because that was my favorite.
Pumpkin spice Oreos are an affront to God.
I didn't say anything about pumpkin spice.
I know you didn't. I'm just throwing that out there. They're an abomination unto Nuggin.
I have not ever had one, so I cannot speak to that. I mean, I like pumpkin spice lattes, but that's about it. Let's see here. What in the world are these people? I'm going to do this even though I know it's more than rude. Yeah.
People are unreal. And what gets me is this. He stood there and did it. Everyone could see and hear him doing it, and nobody stopped him.
Well, you said BYU?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Jane Austen mystery series When Life Comes Down. Yes, I do. I am like 71% finished with the one I'm in the middle of now. So I'm trying to remember. Is that the one that you've read the first one and the second one is coming out? So I need to read the first one and then we buddy read the second one? Or is this we would buddy read the first one? I'm so sorry that I don't remember that. But yes, I think that would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. Let me look up. When Life Comes Down. I remember looking at it. I'm thinking it looked good.
I think she means when life calms down.
Yes, thank you for that. I'm like, I remember talking about the Jane Austen mystery series, and I don't remember that being the title. I'm like, oh my, am I losing my mind completely?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Pride in Me. Okay, I'm going to jump comments just a minute. Pride and Premeditation, don't mind rereading it. And then the second one is Sense and Second Degree Murder. Okay, yes. Those I actually remember. Okay, yes. So I should check it out. And then we will figure out at what speed it seems best to buddy read that. But yes, that sounds like a lot of fun. Lemon Oreo thins are to die for. I haven't had the thins.
Can't do it.
Lemon Oreos do sound good though.
Jess Owens talks about lemon Oreos all the time. She's all about lemon Oreos. I can't do it.
They're delicious. What's not to love? You've got a vanilla cookie and you've got lemon cream.
No, thank you. If I'm going to eat an Oreo, it needs to be chocolate and it needs to be,
You want it to be a moon pie.
I want it to be chocolate. Oreos should be chocolate.
You know which one I'm still mad about not existing?
What's that?
Do you remember several years ago there was all that hullabaloo about the one that was a Pride Oreo and it had like 7 layers of cream?
The rainbow Oreo.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Can you imagine trying to eat one of those? They were like this tall.
I can make it happen.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying you couldn't make it happen. I'm just saying, can you imagine?
Uh-huh. I would be delighted to try. The orange ones are back for Halloween season. I have not tried the orange ones.
No.
It could be good. I like orange cinnamon rolls. Or I guess they're orange rolls because there's no cinnamon in them. But I would eat that. I would eat most of the Oreos. But I love the ones that are vanilla cookies better than with the chocolate ones because I'm weird. Does everybody know about the new raspberry Girl Scout cookie?
No.
But do feel free to enlighten me.
Raspberry Girl Scout cookies. Raspberry Rally. It is chocolate. It's a thin, crispy cookie infused with raspberry flavor and dipped in a chocolatey coating.
Okay. It's giving me Thin Mint vibes.
Yeah.
In terms of image. Let me see if I can.
It looks like a Thin Mint, but it's raspberry. Yeah. That's it. Yep.
So I would try it, but I'm not sure if I'm as excited about it as some of the others. I still think that the Samoa cookies are the best. Hey, Paco, how's it going?
Hey, Paco. I'm doing good. The eye is better. I was telling everybody the redness is mostly gone. What's still there is really bright red, but it's mostly gone. I mean, you can kind of tell. Here, have an eyeball.
Speaking of body horror,
I know, right? You you can kind of tell it's better than it was.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I literally cannot see the screen from here. I'm maybe, I don't know, 2.5 feet from the screen. I can't read it. I'm so blind. I'm so blind.
Fortunately,
anyway, so, but I'm better.
Good.
Yeah. If it weren't for glasses, I'd be completely useless. I couldn't do anything.
Fortunate glasses. Yes. ML agrees that is the worst bystanders who do nothing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, how hard is it after the first time to be like, buddy, shut up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The audio for both is on Hoopla. Oh, excellent. I love me.
There you go.
Hoopla. Yes.
There you go.
I would say I have a dentist appointment in, I almost said where, like an hour from me tomorrow. But unfortunately, I am not going to be in the car alone, so I cannot start a new book.
Boo.
Yes. Somebody else in the household has had something come up with their mouth, and so they want to go and look and have, well, they want to look. They want to have the dentist take a look while I'm already going. So Java Oreos, good as well. I don't think I've tried them. I do like coffee, though, so.
I could possibly be convinced.
I mean, coffee and chocolate cake is good.
Is it like coffee flavored gush on the inside, or is it coffee flavored cookie?
I was assuming coffee cream.
Cream. Thank you. The word was escaping me, and I was just like, yeah, okay, I know what that is. It's the white stuff.
Yeah, sure.
But you have to be real careful with some of these people about talking about, gushy white stuff.
Oreo cream. We are speaking of Oreo cream. Everything is perfectly decent and above board here.
My ass. Sorry.
Let's see. She's addicted. Haven't seen them in UK, Great Britain yet. Halloween orange ones are the same as normal, just dyed orange. Okay.
Cool. Oh, okay.
I was envisioning like a chocolate orange kind of flavoring, but
no.
Yeah, it totally looks like a Thin Mint. It looks like a Thin Mint, except it's got like raspberry instead of mint.
Mm-hmm.
Is it February? Is it March when Girl Scout cookie season comes around?
February usually.
Okay. I wonder if anybody in my new neighborhood sells Girl Scout cookies.
Check around. You can get them online now.
I know.
It's not the same though.
If there's somebody in the neighborhood, I'd rather buy them from, somebody who comes door to door and wants to put in the effort. But yeah,
they don't come door to door anymore. Not like I used to do when I was a kid.
I had a neighbor when I was growing up. She was 2 or 3 years older than me. And she went door to door and sold a whole bunch. And of course, she said she was going to come back with them. Well, she got them and put them in her garage. And then she got a couple of new puppies. And she let the puppies roam around the garage. And the puppies didn't get into them really. But she left them in the garage for like a month with the puppies. And her mother looked at that. You still haven't sent those out. You're going to go door to door and you're going to give them to people for free. And then you're going to have to work for the fact that I have had to pay for these because nobody's paying for ones after they've been hanging out with your dog. And there were some people who still wouldn't even take them after they were free.
Mm-mm.
So I never sold cookies, but I did go door to door with her on that delivery. So that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alicia loves raspberry and chocolate, so would give it a shot. I mean,
Yep.
I feel like it's hard to ruin that. It's possible, but difficult.
Yeah.
And Alicia missed what happened to your eye.
Oh, okay. So the cat clawed me in the face, and she got my eye, and she got me like this, and so I got a spot on the side of my nose, a little bitty spot, bled like anything. Bad enough I had to put a Band-Aid on it because, like, you sit and put pressure on it, it wouldn't stop bleeding. But anyway, yeah, she got me right on the inside corner of my eye there, and poked a little hole in my eye. So
Tisk, tisk.
Yep.
And Toya confirms coffee flavored cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cookie party when?
Yeah. Well, in February we will all get our cookies, and we will all show up. Y'all cross your fingers for me to find a good place in my new house to stream this.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, part of the rental contract is they don't want us hanging out in general spaces, which has never been a problem before. Because I was just figuring, there's 2 living rooms. I could always hang out in the second living room. And, maybe that will be the case once we have moved in. We'll see. But crossing fingers, because Caleb goes to bed early. And I don't really want to have to figure out how to set up in the garage. Jen just got the whole stream and any streams in the future canceled.
You're welcome.
Just read the man in the BYU incident was banned, and future matches are going to be held at other locations.
He was banned like 3 days later. It took them like either 2 or 3 days to get around to finally banning him. They did some kind of the coach gave some kind of a speech at the next game and never once managed to mention that the abuse that was being hurled at this girl was racist abuse. Never once managed to say anything to the effect of that racism will not be tolerated, anything like that. Never once. He talked about what a great person she is, and if you knew her, you'd really like her.
Because the problem is that, she's one of the nice ones, and therefore it's not okay that you are racist. I'm like, that's behavior that should get you ejected from the game after like either the first or the second time. Like, I think the first time, but for sure, 100%, you've done this twice, like, you're out and not welcome back. How do you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
They were apparently orange creamsicle Oreos.
Blech. Blech.
Jerica has sold Girl Scout cookies at the tables before.
Yeah, no, I went door to door on my bicycle in the 80s.
Before they knew how bad it was to potentially send children up to the front doors of strangers.
It has never been that bad. Most kids are abused, molested, kidnapped, and murdered by people who they know.
Yes.
People who are part of their family, somebody that's a trusted adult.
Yes.
Yeah. Stranger attacks on children are extremely rare.
They are. However, I do have a particular recollection of being sent with a child. I was probably like 8 or 10 at the time. And I was sent with a child who was even younger than me up to a front door. And the fellow who answered the door was a very large individual who was drunk and belligerent and high. And 2 children should not have been sent to that front door. Because, you come into some of those and, you come up the walkway and around the corner and you're sort of behind some bushes and whatever. And, yeah, we walked away from that door and we were like, oh, good, we're safe. Anyway, other wonderful things are happening about BYU.
Great.
That's
Sounds about right.
sounds about right to my experience with institutions. Recently, I was working on something and decided to tweet this quote by Sarah Ahmed's scholarship on how hard equity work is the higher ed. And the quote was, when you expose a problem, you pose a problem.
Yep. It's true. Squeaky wheel, etc.
Uh-huh. Halloween ones are just the same inside, but orange. Okay. Well, I do want the orange creamsicle ones. Those sound good. I like orange creamsicle things. We almost had orange creamsicle milkshakes from Arby's last week, but apparently, even though they are advertising them still on the website, the store did not have any.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. The tweet blew the F up. It got like 1,000 interactions.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Not just stranger danger, but everyone danger.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
Like, stranger danger is not a real thing. It really is not.
If you are thinking that stranger danger is the majority of the problem, you are mistaken, and you're setting kids up to be, somebody was telling me the other day that when they have conversations with their kids, people be like, well, these are the signs that you should watch for as a child. Always tell a trusted adult. And, the trusted adults in certain categories are the only ones that you should trust, for certain things. And the person was making the point, like, let's not say that certain adults are automatically trusted adults. It doesn't have to be a parent. It doesn't have to be, a teacher or a doctor or any of these, categories. Like, who you feel safe with. If you don't feel safe with somebody, if somebody is crossing your boundaries, let's not give kids the category of who qualifies as a trusted, safe adult and who doesn't. Let them figure that out. Give them guidance for what qualifies as a trusted adult.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, your adult family members are always trusted adults. Really? So creepy Uncle Jed that likes to stand in my bedroom door at night, he's a trusted adult?
Oh, yes, absolutely. He's a little weird.
Yeah.
He's harmless. I don't know why you're so judgmental about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, trusted adults rarely actually exist.
True.
Yes. Yeah. So let us all strive to be trusted adults.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Right. So, raspberry Girl Scout cookies.
Raspberry Girl Scout cookies.
Sign me up.
Yes, this will be good. We will aim for this in February. All right. Should we think about a sprint? Is that ostensibly why we are here?
I mean, technically. Oh my God, December cookies started in December last year.
Oh. Well, maybe since you don't have to go door to door, they can expand the season and be like, hey, have some for Christmas, have some after.
Maybe so.
Okay. 8 requests, a long one.
Naturally.
Okay. I'm okay
Only
with a long
111
one.
days until Girl Scout cookie season.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with a long sprint. Let me see what we can come up with. Let me see. Let's see. Do we want to start off with an hour? I'm
with Alicia. I'm saying 45.
Okay. We've got 2 votes, I guess 3 votes now for 45. I could do 45. All right. H wants the hour.
Yeah, well. Too bad.
Any other votes coming in? I'm not opposed to the hour.
Everybody speak up.
Yeah. Y'all vote. We will. Okay, he says do a poll. Duh.
Oh,
Yes.
there we go.
Yes. Let me find the thing and see if I can figure out how to do a poll here. All right, let's see. All right, let's see.
The magic word poll. Yes. It is magic.
How long should we sprint? 45. All right. Let's see here.
How many people are going to choose this is not an option?
I don't know. Let's see. It's not letting me vote in my own poll. It's
No,
very
you
sad.
can't vote.
Okay. Okay, we have one outlier who's going with other. This is not an option.
I knew it was going to happen.
Oh my, we're split. We're split 33% on all fronts. This is highly entertaining.
I love it. I fucking love it. This is not an option is actually winning.
I can see that this is terrible.
I love it.
Oh man. All right, let's see here. I'm deeply curious whether it was people who wanted 45 or people who wanted 60 who went for this is not an option and threw away their votes. I think that's everybody here. Let's see. I'll give everybody like 2 more seconds in case any more votes are going to come in. Oh my. I should not have given us a third option to be funny because I may have to redo this poll because we're at 33, 33, 33.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we're going to try this one more time and I will not make stupid additions. All right, let's try this one more time without my unhelpful helpfulness. All right, we've got 4 votes in so far. 5 votes in. 6 votes. Now, don't y'all go tying this up for me.
Shush. You're going to give them ideas.
Let's see. All right. So it looks like 45 is ahead. We can do a 45 now and do an hour later. So anyway, that was an excellent idea, Katie. Let's read forever. Yes, magic words. We're learning about new things. Thank you for
Yes.
yes.
Yes, I got very excited.
Jen was acting like they found the golden ticket in Willy Wonka. Okay, excellent. All right. So I am going to get this timer added. Okay. There we go. Share this. All right. And I will see y'all in 45 minutes. Happy reading. Well,
60
gone with,
pages.
oh, good. Should have gone with the hour. My book was just getting good.
Did you finally get the body?
Yes.
Good.
Among other things.
Oh ho.
I can't say other things, but yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, but I like it. I like it. It's all coming together.
Excellent.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes. Speaking of excellent things, it appears that Erica has joined us. Hello.
Hey, Erica.
I hope you are still enjoying The Hobbit.
Love The Hobbit. Love The Hobbit.
H has read 37 pages.
Excellent.
Very good. Jerica got to 84.
84%.
84%. I got to 84% as well. So,
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes. I just stopped and look.
What am I? 22%.
22%. There you go. That's a good start.
Yeah.
You enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's very interesting.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Excellent. Alicia has 32 pages left.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Toya got through 20 pages. I hope you enjoyed them all. Katie got a scene written.
Excellent.
Very good. I hope it is all coming together for you. Rose read 26%. Allie woke up from their nap. The outside cat came and we fed her, and I am like halfway through figuring out what these students need to know.
Excellent.
These are good bits of progress all around.
Yes.
2 chapters and a cup of tea.
Excellent.
Rose here asking the important questions that we're going to do a follow-up. Yes.
Yep. Asking the big questions.
Yes. H could have read more, but I couldn't stop screaming in a good way. That seems about right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. The question is not how much we get through, but how thoroughly we enjoy every bit of it. And
exactly.
Like you were thoroughly enjoying it. Plus snacks. Okay, what kind of snacks do we have? Now we need 2 questions. Right. What kind of snacks? What kind of tea? Saf went overtime to finish the audiobook. Had one of my least favorite tropes.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry.
That sucks.
Would you like to tell us about it, or is that going to be a spoiler? Either way, I'm sorry that
we don't know what book it is, so, throw it out there.
There we go.
At least I don't think we do.
I thought Saf had said, let's see. Let me go back and check.
They probably did, and I just spaced on it.
It's possible it was said while you were having... Yes. Babysitter Lives by Stephen Graham Jones.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. It's like I could have sworn.
Yeah, because I said something about it sounding like a final girl book.
Yeah. Here, eye bothering you?
The one eye, it's not the cat eye, it's the other eye, and it's itchy. This eye's kind of wet a little bit, but this eye's itchy.
Huh.
I don't know why.
All right. Well,
allergies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that could be. It could be that the drops are flushing out whatever allergies have gotten into that eye.
This eye. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right. So you'd have less discomfort in this eye because it's being flushed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Saf says, in general, Graham Jones likes unreality and it confuses me a lot.
Yeah.
It's Bonnie. Hey.
Hey, Bonnie.
Just shot for the last 4 hours, so I don't think I'm going to read, but I wanted to say, hey. Well, I'm awfully glad that you did.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
I feel like it has been forever since
it's been a long time since we've seen you.
Well, how are you doing?
Yeah,
had chai tea Fruit and nut bar with apple, raisins, almonds, and peanut. Yummy.
Yum.
There we go. I could go for a good chai tea. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Saf says, I thought this book wouldn't have much of it, but it got more unraveled as the audiobook went on.
Ugh, that sucks.
I'm real sorry to hear that. Let's see.
The criminal has arrived.
Pat's wanting to know what you bought, Bonnie.
Yeah, what'd you buy good?
And Rose says, not me misclicking enter again. Hey, it's how it goes.
It's what it is.
Yep. I'm trying to remember. I think it was last week. I accidentally dialed 2 people in a single day. And I'm like, I haven't accidentally dialed somebody in years. 2
dials.
people in one day. It wasn't. Nope. Close enough, but no. Pat's wondering, books are closed. Bonnie says, misses our faces. Shall return to the regularly scheduled programming soon.
Yay.
Yeah. It's all good. This is not at all about judgment. Like,
nope,
I'm
no
glad
judgment.
things are going well for you. But we just want you to know that you're missed when you can't be around.
Yep. Judgment-free zone.
Mm-hmm.
No judgment, no spoilers.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
No.
Oh. Yep. Yes, we do want to know what you bought, though. I am getting to the point where I'm going to have to start putting together my bridal emergency kit.
Oh, my.
Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to put in that. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have some sort of a disposable toothbrush. Supposed to have some sort of sewing kit, but I might just take needle and thread off of my sewing basket because I don't want to have to get a whole sewing kit.
Yeah.
Somebody said something about clear candy for the kids so that they don't get stained stuff on there. But I'm thinking, a 10 a.m. wedding, there shouldn't be candy before 10 a.m. Like, I don't think that should be a problem. No. I do have to check in with my bridesmaid and find out if she knows anything else about whether or not the dress she ordered late is going to show up on time. Because I'm pretty sure
that would be a good thing to know.
We're going to have to figure out something else. And at that point, I got to figure out if I want her to try to match to what the maid of honor has gotten, or if I want her to just try to find something like anything in that color range, and we'll just go with mismatched dresses, which was totally not the vibe I was going for, but I think it's going to have to be the vibe I have to go with. So.
Well, you said your maid of honor got the dress at David's Bridal, right?
Right.
Okay. The whole point of David's Bridal is that you can go into any David's Bridal and get a dress in that color.
Right.
So she should be able to do that at whatever David's Bridal is close to her.
Yeah, she should. The question becomes if the second bridesmaid is going to be there, because if the second bridesmaid is going to be there, that's going to be a different dress, the original dress.
Yeah. So
if we all match the maid of honor dress, then we now don't match. And is it better at that point to just have a third and fourth mismatched dress that are similar in color and style? Or I don't know. That's what it was fine for the maid of honor to have a different dress because she's the maid of honor. I really just want anyway. Bonnie has bought many clothes. I maybe not have a budget.
Ouch. Sounds like we got close today.
May not have stuck to the budget. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, did you find good things? H also did some online shopping. Well, what'd you get? Tell us about all of the fun things. Bonnie, we miss your bubbly personality and smiley face. Yes, that is a fact. Who's this David and what does he have to do with so many brides? Well, being Solomon's father, he had lots of experience with brides, and so
No
he
doubt.
helped outfit them.
No doubt.
Oh, man.
Well, I bought books today because I decided, and no telling, but I decided that for the family, for my cousins and my aunt and uncle, I'm doing sets of sprayed edge books. So I've got to find an artist that will let me send books to them so that they can spray the edges and send them back. Because I bought all the books, or well, almost all the books. So because um, I wanted particular like hardcover copies of various books. So I got them. I got everything off Abe Books. Everything was used. Everything was used, and so I've just got to find somebody that can spray the edges and send them back to me.
That's
So
going to turn out real nice.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. If they knew, they would be looking forward to it too.
Oh yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Yep. Bonnie's asking what books you got.
Oh God. Okay, so I got a set of 4 romance books for my aunt. I got a set of 4 of the first 4 Dresden, first 4 or the first 3, either the first 3 or the first 4 of the Dresden Files for my one cousin. I'm looking at, or I got a set of 4 westerns for my uncle. I've got a Nora Roberts trilogy for my other cousin, and then I'm looking at y'all know that set of the Poppy Ward that Princess has that Jess Owens also got one of. I'm gonna try to get a hold of one of those. So for my last cousin. So
That'd be good. That'll be good.
Yep. Tons of books. So many friggin' books. So many friggin' books. And not even not one of them from it. Wait, that's a lie. Did I or did I not buy that one book?
Well, somebody got to have the books. Y'all can see behind me. I've had to start putting my books in storage. I do not like it. Did you buy yourself a book? We hope you bought yourself a book.
I think I bought myself a book. I'm double checking to make sure whether I bought myself this book. If I didn't, I'm probably going to talk myself out of it because expensive. Let me see. Etsy. Yes, I bought it. I show you. It's very pretty. Hang on. Sign in. Oh, forget it. Just show me the book.
Well, while you're figuring that out, ML is glad that the silly jokes are enjoyed.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all about silly jokes.
Always enjoyed.
Yes. Always, always, always. H pre-ordered CD, vinyl, and cassettes for Taylor Swift 10. Ordered 2 CDs and another vinyl. And then I ordered 2 Spirit Box band shirts and a cassette of their album Eternal Blue. Okay, good deal, good deal. I did not know that you could still buy cassettes of new music. I learned a thing. And TS10 Midnight's Taylor Swift her 10th album out 10/21. Listen to it. Okay, there you go. Let's see.
There you go. Can you see the? I don't know if you can.
I can see that there is a book. I can't.
Yeah,
really
it's hard to tell. The edges are sprayed with like a scale pattern.
Oh, nice.
Because it's Medusa on the cover.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. It's very pretty. So
Well-
yeah, it's a black and white like scale, like snake scale pattern.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I am confident that we will see pictures of it that are much better than that when it arrives in your house.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it will probably show up on a vlog. So yeah.
Probably. It will definitely show up. It will definitely show up. Let's see. ML pre-ordered the Tegan and Sarah graphic novel coming out titled Junior High.
Excellent.
Very good, very good.
Excellent.
H is going to be so annoying about Midnights Forever. We don't need to worry about it. All right. We count on you. You know what you love and you enjoy
If
it.
anybody can depend on H to be obsessed with something. Yeah. No, wait. If anybody can be depended on to be obsessed with something, it's H.
I knew what you meant, but yes.
You knew what I meant.
Yes.
I need to say it right.
You did go all out. Very therapeutic shopping, self-gratification, and self-care. Yes.
We approve.
We do. And then next week is your birthday, H?
Yes.
And
I think it's next week.
it's
the 8th,
seventh,
right?
yes.
Is it the 7th or the 8th? No, I think you're right. I think it's the 7th.
I think it's the 7th. H, you're going to have to tell us. But I think it's a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So is there progress on your mother taking care of your library?
I'm not going to let that go.
I'm just very invested in making sure you have a library access. The girl I told about Hoopla a couple of weeks ago just texted me this evening and said how much fun she's having with being able to use the digital library. And I just want everybody to have the best library experiences. All of the libraries. Anyway. ML promises to be annoying about Crybaby.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Be annoying about all the things. That's what we need to have happen.
What is it? John Green says nerds are allowed to unironically like stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone is allowed to unironically like stuff.
Yes.
And it's okay if that's a weird stuff.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to be like, oh, you know, whatever, guilty pleasure. There's no need for guilt.
Nope. There are things in the world that are fantastic, and we get to experience the joy of them. That's one of the good things in life.
Bingo.
There's enough sucky things in life. We don't need to make more things sucky.
True story.
Enjoy the things, and we can be happy our friends enjoy the things, even if they're not necessarily our favorite things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like watching people get excited about stuff.
Yes, it's very good. Very good.
Yes.
The way that stuff is for my birthday, and I didn't even buy any books. Well, you're going to get the library access, and so you'll be able to get books there. It'll be fine. Yes. New Tegan and Sarah album drops the same day as Taylor Swift. All right.
Okay.
Well, good news for everybody. You said that was 10/21? I'll be in the middle of my honeymoon then. Let's see. Like 5 albums come out that day. Okay. Wonderful. Yes, H, can you clarify, is your birthday the 7th?
I think you're right. I think it's the 7th.
Yes. Birthday is the 7th. Okay, cool.
There we go.
TS as in Taylor Swift, that could be confusing as Tegan and Sarah could be TS too. Yeah, I thought about that as I was reading it, but I figured since we'd set a precedent.
Yeah.
I actually managed to keep on top of the precedent this one time. Don't expect that to be normal, but this one time.
This time.
Yes. The album cover is she was so hot for that, apparently.
Okay.
I have not seen it, but
I haven't either.
I'm glad it worked.
I don't follow Taylor Swift. We haven't talked about the library.
Well, you got a week to do it. We need it to happen for you. We will do whatever we can to support that choice. Libraries are the best.
H, she's not going to let it go. She's not going to let it go.
Let's see. I feel weird. I'm going to be 19. 19's a good age.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
19 again. I was so dumb when I was 19.
Well,
so dumb when I was 19.
I have a friend who
God.
turned 31 today. And I will say I enjoy my 30s more than I enjoyed my 20s.
Yeah.
Because I feel more confident in who I am and how to get stuff. But I feel like some of why I didn't personally love 19 was because my mother was in the middle of a mental health crisis and I was the caretaker.
Yeah.
But 19 is a general rule. You know, you can start exploring some stuff for yourself. It's good. It's
I
good.
was super dumb when I was 19. I was also a baby lesbian, so that's fun.
ML says, you will be 19. Call me.
That's a lyric of some type, but I don't know. I don't recognize the reference.
I'm wondering if it's maybe Tegan and Sarah, but I don't know.
Probably.
Let's see. Go look at it. Look at it now.
What are we looking at?
I'm assuming the Taylor Swift album.
Oh,
Let's see. Let me see if I can.
what's it called?
Um,
Never mind. I'll just Google Taylor Swift new album. 2022 Midnights.
okay, let's see here. We talk about this one with the eyeshadow. Let's see. Sorry, I'm tilting it the wrong way. Will it adjust?
Okay, yeah.
Cool eyeshadow.
She just doesn't do it for me.
Me
Like,
neither,
to be perfectly honest, Taylor Swift does not do it for me.
but I'm glad that you are excited about it, H.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see. ML, does anyone get that reference? I believe in you, Jen. You know that reference, right?
I'm
ML,
sorry, ML. I have failed you.
H says both versions of the song are in the playlist they're making. Really like it. And ML is happy somebody got the reference.
Yeah, right.
I'm also very dumb, and I'm almost 19, so it checks out.
Yeah.
But hey, it keeps getting better.
It does. It does. You get less dumb as time goes on.
The good thing about ignorance is it can be fixed. And books help. They
Yeah,
do.
but dumb is forever. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I was really dumb when I was 19. 18 was worse, but 19 was not great either. So, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, 19 will be great for you, H.
Yes.
Yes. Because you have the benefit of all of our wisdom.
Exactly.
To tell you when things are not going well so that you can be
Yes.
a better version. Yes. Tegan and Sarah.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Saf was dating a man at 19.
I'm genuinely not sure how to feel about that. Oh, shit. That's funny.
It's awful and unhinged when I was 19, not gonna lie.
Fact. True fact.
Stop putting yourself down. H, life isn't straightforward. It's a learning curve. As said before, positivity.
Positivity.
Yes. Yes. It is a
Positivity.
journey. There is a pretty good chance all of us will look back at our current selves in 10 years and be like, oh man, I didn't know thus and so. But we are continuing to work on ourselves. And that's the important thing.
Yep.
That's valid, Jen, as long as you can recognize that she's done a lot for the music industry and don't discredit her artistry. Just respect her.
She's absolutely a phenomenon. She just doesn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I just,
Mm-hmm. It's fair. You know, there are
But I'm
plenty of
glad
people.
other people like her. I mean, I think, I think that's great.
Yeah, there's plenty of people in the world you're like, hey, you know what? I acknowledge that they're good at what they do, but
Mhm.
I don't have a personal obsession.
Yep.
I look at people like Serena Williams, and I'm not a sports person. I acknowledge that she's amazing.
Yep.
I think it's cool to see her in passing, but I'm never going to go watch one of the matches or whatever because it's not my lane.
Yep.
H wants to know if you're okay, Saf. Do you need someone to talk to? H might need someone to talk to. They are unhinged.
I think everyone's unhinged at 19. I really do. I don't think there's anybody that's totally hinged at 19. That's the whole point of being 19.
I mean, you never know. Maybe there's some people that grew up in healthy childhood homes. And,
I don't know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Katie thought she was straight at 19.
Like I said, nobody's hinged at 19.
Every day is a learning day, as they say,
Yay.
School day. ML had a secret, ended up not being a big secret to many. Girlfriend in high school that went sour, so I had this brilliant idea that I was going to start anew and go to college and be straight. Ever met somebody who went back into the closet? Now you have. I was so committed to being straight.
Yep.
So committed.
How long did that last?
Anyone guess how that turned out?
Well, given that you're with Allie now,
I was going to say that. I bet it turned out really, really fine once we stopped all of this.
Yeah.
Like, it ended fine.
Quit that nonsense.
Uh-huh. How long did this attempt last?
I'm curious how long this phase of yours lasted.
Let's see. Really, Christine? I'm not catching that reference. Sorry, Pat.
Yeah.
I'm not catching that one. It's so valid, though. You don't have to love her. People that don't like her have a tendency to discredit her, which is stupid. Yeah. You don't have to undermine other people's careers or excellence just because it's not your thing.
Yep.
If I could redo my life, I'd go to a women's college.
If I could redo my life, I would appreciate having been surrounded by girls in Catholic school uniforms more. I have my diary from the 5th grade. And early signs your child might be non-straight. There's one page in it where I talk about this girl in my class, and I wax poetic for probably a page and a half about how great she is. And then at the very end of it, I said, I don't like her. I just like her as a friend.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, Jen.
Yeah. Sure, Jan. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just like her as a friend. I think she's great. I like her as a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does Scam Likely think that I want to talk to them?
Look.
Why does Scam Likely always think I would rather talk to them than you? Because they're always wrong. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so you're with us. I'm with you. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Let's see. For people who I trusted, and most of whom were queer, it did not last a minute. But for other people, even pretty close friends, I didn't tell for a long time, like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Hence why I was so unhinged.
That's a long time to pretend to be straight.
And I feel like it's going to be worse, like trying to squish yourself back in rather than even the first time around.
Yep.
I have no personal experience with this, but I feel like that's got to be worse the second time around.
Yep.
Saf is suggesting the purchasing of costumes.
Okay. I approve. Absolutely. Do it. Do it. There's something about a plaid skirt and knee socks, man.
If I could redo my life, I wouldn't try to convince myself that I only love my friend because she was my friend, totally no other reason. Like, she was singing me to sleep, and I was like, I love her. Totally besties, though.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I just like her as a friend. Or at least sans your child might not be heterosexual.
You figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
How old were you when you figured that out? Because I feel like you were not completely
I was
opposed to men when I met you.
probably, how old was I when I got with Denise? So it's about 21 when I got with Denise. So 19 or 20. 19 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
When, and I mean, I hadn't formally settled upon, but it was definitely a matter of, okay, you know what, straight? No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I went back and forth for a while, but yeah, definitely not straight.
You? No? How shocking. No. I have a friend who came out as bi, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize she was in the middle of coming out. I thought she was like, announcing this as like a preface to, something that she was going to reveal. We're in a chat conversation. There was like 4 of us, and, she's trying to come out to the 3 of us. And, she says, I realized I'm bi, and we're just like nodding along. And she's like, this is me coming out. I'm like, oh, okay. Did we not know you were bi already? I thought we already knew this.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to pretend to be surprised?
I was like, oh no, we thought this was already a known thing. Like, obviously we still love you and this changes nothing. Thanks for sharing with us, but
we already knew.
We didn't know this was news. we thought we were all on. Did you not know this? Did we not know this?
Did you not realize you were bi? Sorry about that. I've known for like a year that you were bi.
ML says it was worse. Yeah. I'm glad you figured it out, though. Y'all are happy now, so all's well that ends well.
Yep.
Saf was 24 when they got their first girlfriend. That relationship was toxic.
Yeah, so was mine. Denise was absolutely manipulative, abusive, and narcissistic. And yeah, it really went well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a big part of me that's glad I did not have a relationship in my teenage years.
Well, I feel like to a certain extent, it helps to learn the don'ts when it's lower impact.
Sure. I can see that.
Sense.
Yeah. I did not personally learn the don'ts. I just watched a lot of other people's don'ts and were like,
Yeah.
25, 26, somewhere in there, people are asking me like, well, why aren't you married? You're this, that, and another. I'm sure we could find you a man. I'm like, I haven't met a man I respect enough to marry. Right. Like, I've seen a lot of them. And not you. Like, why would I enter into a relationship when I already know this is not going to end well?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. We were really young, and I really didn't understand or know that was a thing. So I really thought it was because she was my friend, even though I was convincing myself that it was platonic. Like, I saw gay things, but I didn't realize that gay people were a thing. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Well, you're on the road to discovery now. If anyone wants to waste 9 months of their life, hit up my DMs. Katie realized she liked both in her 20s, but didn't label it as such until 30s. Okay. That's fair. The one who Jen once checked up on social media and said, she's alive?
Yeah.
I could concluded she was alive. She's alive, and that was enough.
That's it. That's all you need.
When that reminds me of when we were in your brother's state, and
yeah, and we drove past the house.
Drove just
driving
close enough to the house. Like, oh, yep. Vehicle's in the yard.
Yep.
Everything looks fine.
Keep
Move right along. We're not stopping.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Did anyone ever have one of those friends that definitely weren't friends, but it wasn't a relationship, like this weird toxic in-between thing?
Yeah, that's just middle school.
Yeah, or
it was for me. I don't fuck. I could be that I was just the weird one.
If you're stifled and controlled, it might be 16, high school, late high school. But yeah, yes, yeah. No, that was super awkward.
And
looking back on this,
frenemy.
What's that?
Frenemy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Oh man. Oh
yeah. Yep.
Yes. So. Oh man. No, I knew this. I knew this dude, and everybody thought like there could be a thing. And as an adult, I look back on this and be like, did anybody care that he was 10 years older than me? But, we went to a concert thing. We were doing a visitation thing for one of the old folks' homes at Christmas. We're all piling into vehicles. It's a 5-minute drive. And one of the ladies kicks him out of the back seat so she can sit next to me. And then she starts grabbing my leg to tell me, like, see, he couldn't be in the back seat because he would do this. I'm like, dude, we're going for a Christmas concert. With how many other people in the car?
And also, lady, keep your grabbies to yourself.
Yeah. Things you look back on later and be like, okay, that was kind of weird. Let's see. Yes, I met them in middle school and stopped talking to them, hopefully, finally, last year. Okay, cool.
Sounds about right. Yep, friendships can be just as toxic as relationships can.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you think about it, a friendship is a type of relationship. Any relationship can be toxic if the people in it are toxic to one another, or if one of the people in the relationship is an asshole.
All that's required for toxic is one or more toxic people.
Yep.
Hey, at least I can write songs. Plenty of inspo there.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Should we do another sprint?
Y'all go ahead.
You're not coming?
It's 9:40.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah. It's 9:40. Yeah, I gotta head to bed.
Fine then. I hope your eye feels better in the morning.
Me too. Oh, speaking of eye, where are my drops? I gotta do my bedtime drop. Yep.
Keep that infection going far, far away.
Right? Who wants to watch me put my drop in? Nobody.
I do.
Nobody wants to watch me do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that right this second. It just occurred to me as I was about to do it, like, nobody wants to watch you do that, dumbass.
I mean, we could just stop your screen for a second and you could keep talking.
It's whatever. Katie's leaving. Bye, Katie.
Bye, Katie. Staff is ready to be heard again. Buenos nachos to Jen and Katie.
Oh.
Yeah. I had eye surgery when I was 10. I had to have a little thing pulled off of it. And to this day, I still have funky little scar tissue because it didn't quite go as planned. But I had to spend, I don't know how long, putting ointment on my eye. And that was a unique experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. After that, eye drops aren't as bad. You're like, oh, okay. No. I've had to actually touch my eyeball. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not painful, but it is weird.
Oh, yeah, it didn't hurt. It was just like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Except that I am.
Yeah, this is not a thing that's supposed to happen. You get used to it when you wear contacts because you got to dig in there to get the contact lens off.
Okay, that
But,
makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go and get some sleep. So y'all enjoy the rest of your sprints, and hopefully I don't show back up again because I can't sleep because I need my
Right.
sleep.
Yes.
Look, you don't get to be looking this awesome without a lot of beauty sleep.
Mhm.
Like a lot. Seriously, a lot. It takes a lot.
10 to 12 hours a night, preferably.
Yeah, at least.
Mhm.
All right, I'm out.
All right. Have a good night. I'll talk to you
Bye.
tomorrow. Bye.
Where is the
All right. And we have lost a gem. All right. It's back to comments. Saf, you're so brave. Can't relate, but maybe I need inspo because I have none. I am dead. It's also fair to be like, hey, you want to wait until not only is it an option, but also that you're ready for it. Because sometimes you're just not in the space for it. Yeah. So you do you when you're ready. When you're ready. The beauty sleep ain't beautying here. My skin is struggling. Hey, you know what? That's a thing. I am 31, and I am just now this year trying to figure out how to make my skin better than it is, because also struggling. I have a friend who knows about these things, and so she's making me do a red clay cleanser with toner and moisturizer and sunscreen every morning, and then I shower every night. Twice a day is helping. I got to get better at changing my pillowcases more often, though, because I'm told that you're supposed to change your pillowcases a couple of times a week to minimize the oils, and I haven't done that. I also hear drinking lots of extra water is supposed to help. So some of it's just, the body doing its thing, though. So I am not an expert, but I wish you the very best of success. Did I shower last spring? No, I think it was just the light, because I put on the black shirt after I showered an hour before sprints. Today I was actually not as crazy as some of the days, so I had people fed by like 4 o'clock 4 o'clock my time. I start sprints at 5:30 my time. So I showered and I play a game called Ingress, so I went out and got my little GPS hack and was here 10 minutes before. Yeah, no shower this time. I already showered before I got here. It was delightful. I rarely ever had problems, but then I was like 17 and I was like, yes, yeah, yeah. Mine hit a little younger than that, but yeah, there's a point in life in which it just starts being difficult. And I can always tell, like, the condition of my skin gets worse before my cycle. Like, it's just hormones come through and they are real. They affect our skin, and it's deeply unfortunate. Problems with acne, that is. Other skin problems, always. Yeah. Lucky ducky us. Yeah. Let's see. Also today, while me and my parents were already out of the house, I wanted to stop at the library, but my mom said no because she was not done with her books yet and is going to the library in a few days. We can have 2 trips to the library. All the trips to the library. See, this is another reason why we need Hoopla, because then we can borrow books from the comfort of our own beds. It's always great. So great. Yeah. I hope that you get to go soon. Do you have something in mind that you want to check out, or just in general? Jerica's mom is ridiculous. I know her mom would hate me, and I think it's so funny. Okay. Sometimes you just know you're not gonna get along. It's all right. It's all right. I have had this chair for like 10 years, and I just figured out like this week that I could fix it into the front upright and locked position. I'm not going to do it very often because I like being able to sit back and rock, but it's occasionally good for my posture to pretend that I have something resembling posture. Anyway, all that to say, anyone want to do another round of sprints? I'm taking suggestions for how long. I'm thinking we could potentially do that hour one we didn't do earlier, but I am open to feedback on it. Another buddy read with H, but I can read the other book now, so I ended up not needing it right now. But still, well, I can't shut my mouth, and Jerica's mom is just the type of person that is no. Okay. Yes, always sprints. Okay. We've got to vote for 45. We've got to vote for an hour. We have a vote for a 365-day sprint. At some point, I'm going to need somebody to tap in and help me host then, because I'm getting married in 45 days. And I'm going to be a little bit absent after that. Just for a short while, though, hopefully. Hopefully I will figure out where to have sprints from and keep going. But, for like a week or so, I'll be absent. All right, so we have a 45. We have an hour. Anybody else with opinions? Because I am terrible at being a tiebreaker. I'm an Enneagram 9. I do not like to be in the middle of things. $78 and 2/3 of a minute sprint, please. Unfortunately, ML, I think my longest one on the timer thing is a 75. Let's see. An hour is good for ML. Pat wants 44 minutes. Saf, an hour is fine. I don't know what I'm reading, so I need the extra time to choose a book. Okay, cool. So we're all on board for an hour. Let me find this timer then. What is this doing? And why is it not setting up right? I clicked on the timer. And it brought me to, okay, there it goes. 3rd time's the charm. Okay. All right. Jerica's on board for an hour. Pat's on board for an hour. Hey, Allie, how's it going? I hope that you have had a good afternoon, evening, whatnot. One more vote for an hour. All right. Let us do an hour. Do you know what you're reading yet, Allie? It's totally fine if you don't yet. I know we're jumping right in as soon as you get here, but yeah. Let's see. Yes. We all hope that you are well. All right. I'm going to start the hour timer. I will see you all back here in an hour. Oh, hey, Courtney just showed up. Wonderful. We are just about to start an hour sprint. So, do you know what you were reading tonight? I have the last 15% or so of a new little mystery. Glad to hear that you were doing well. I am doing better after having spent the evening with friends. I hate wedding planning. I hate when the rental contract doesn't say what the conversation said. And yeah, we're going to get through it though. I try to help Jerica cultivate healthy hobbies, and her mother tries to shut it down, even though she's like, you only ever do XYZ. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hellos all around. Listening to the Thursday Murder Club. Okay, excellent, excellent. Courtney is reading Gay Nudist Vacation. So everybody's got something to read. Well, almost everybody has something to read. I hope that your prep is going well, Emel. Pat is getting some British humor. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, excellent. Very good, very good. Wedding planning sucks, but is also fun. Over so quickly and money gone. I'm hoping that it will be over quickly. No. We are trying to not make too much money be gone. That is the goal. So save the money for a down payment and all of that when the market finally corrects, which I hope will be soon, but one never knows. One never knows. But yeah, not my favorite thing. I have told Caleb we are only doing this once. None of these, 10, 15 year, 25 year anniversary redos, unless we have kids at that point and the kids want to plan it for us, but I'm not anticipating that happening. So in other words, Jerica would be extra unstable without me. It's okay. We're okay. I love her. Hey, we've all been there. You will get through it. You will, you will. Where's the honeymoon? We are going to Fairbanks, Alaska. Neither of us like being overly warm. So, yeah, we're not going to be overly warm. It is supposed to be between 17 and 35 degrees. So we're supposed to make sure you have enough base layers and all of that fun stuff. We are going to see the aurora. That's our main objective. It's our main objective. But we're also going to do a thing where you get to go see the reindeer. And I guess you get to pet the reindeer or something like that and then go on a short hike. We're going to do one of those things where you can have an encounter with the dog sleds. And I think if there's not enough snow at that point, which there's not supposed to be, it's actually an ATV that the dogs pull, but you get to meet the dogs and sort of have that experience. There's conversation about going to an ice bar and an ice museum, that kind of thing. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun, I think. We have a rental car. We have a hotel. Delta sucks and canceled our honeymoon flight, so we lost like 12 hours of the honeymoon, but we will get there. Yes, do destination vow renewal. That could be fun. We're getting married in October, and one of the reasons is because I think October is a lovely time to travel places. New England in the fall is gorgeous. So we could always go, just take a honeymoon trip. Because neither of us are big people. So we could just go on a small trip. That would be fun. Yes, I think we will enjoy dogs. Yes. I think they will be delightful. I have fond memories about reading about Balto when I was a small child. Vodka at an ice bar. Maybe. Neither of us are big on hard liquor. We're both more into beer. But vodka was one of the first things I did drink. I used to have vodka and orange juice. Screwdriver. Yeah, I knew there was a name for it. But anyway. Why did they do... Oh, so thank you for clarifying that because I was wondering. So Delta just decided to completely discontinue our flight. They had a flight that was supposed to head out at 6 a.m. So we were supposed to get on the 6 a.m. flight and be there by 2 in the afternoon, which is great because the hotel we got, the check-in is at 3. We get to have, a good chill first, settle in, and go from there. And I guess they just decided to completely discontinue it. And they rescheduled us to leave at 3 p.m, have a 6-hour layover, and then get to Alaska after midnight, which means we got to change the rental car. We got to change the hotel. And so I called and I tried to get anything changed. And they were just like, no, too bad. They very unsympathetic, very unhelpful. And they were like, oh, and by the way, we reserve the right to keep changing your thing. We might discontinue this one too. So the first lady told me that because it was a major change, they could upgrade me one class. So if they upgraded me to Comfort Plus or whatever, that I would get free drinks and free baggage. I was like, okay, it's not a fix, but it's something. But then when the time came for them to actually do that, they're like, oh no, we don't do that. Like, you just told me. Well, I don't know why they told you that, but we don't do that. So yeah, I've never flown Delta before. I will never fly Delta again, and I discourage you from flying Delta. Like, I'm not trying to be a Karen, but like, I don't know. A little bit of sympathy would be great. A little bit of consideration of not selling people tickets. Like, discontinue it after you've, like, stop offering it at one point out, not after you've sold tickets to people. I don't know. Anyway, I was very unimpressed with their customer service. Yeah. But beer at a nice bar. Yes. There's a place in, I think, Maine that's supposed to be one of the best places for craft beer. So we talked about going there. Ended up in Alaska, obviously, but we talked about going there just because it's fun. Yeah, I think it would be a good time. So we may do that for an anniversary at some point, but we both really like craft beer. I have a friend in town who's trying to open up working on opening up a brewery, and it's supposed to open sometime this fall. It was supposed to open over the summer. So we're waiting to find out if they can bring craft beer to our wedding or not. I think they have to get up and running up and brewing within the next 20 days in order to bring it to the wedding. So we'll see. Is Eco my plus, like, first class? No. So I guess there's economy and then there's main cabin, and we went in main cabin. And then Comfort Plus is they give you free drinks and free baggage, and they let you off the plane early. And then there's first class after that. So yeah. I think Comfort, you get a little bit more knee room, which I'm tall, so I like extra knee room. I don't know how bad Delta is in terms of knee room. We'll find out. I've only ever flown Southwest, and I've liked Southwest. I boycott Delta for like 8 years because they sucked, but have had good experiences the last few years. I'm really glad that they have turned that around for you. I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled that they aren't meeting us anywhere. I was like, hey, if you can't upgrade, can you give us a couple drink coupons? Anything that's, something that makes the missing out on 12 hours of our honeymoon slightly more worthwhile. And they kept saying that they wouldn't, and they didn't. So I'm just like, okay. People not following through on what they said, especially people who have either authority or power, big trigger for me. We're not going to go down that childhood trauma path, but yeah. Not free beer, but good deal on beer. I am of the opinion that as lovely as the sentiment is of, hey, I have a business, so I want to do free stuff for my friends, there should also be the, hey, I care about my friends and I want to support their business, so I will make sure to contribute. I think it has to go both ways. So yeah, anyway, good deal anyway. I don't want to cost my friends money. But yes, anyway, hopefully there will be beer that can be bought, because if they can, they will bring it to the wedding. They will serve it at the wedding. And I would like to have a good beer at my wedding. Like, we can be like, finally got over this wedding planning thing and never doing it again. Here's to that. Yeah. Otherwise, it's probably going to be Martinelli's, because neither of us are wine people. Always got selected for body searches when I flew Delta. Oh, joy. Yeah, no. That has just reminded me that my neck pillow, I have a puppy neck pillow. I think it is supposed to be a massaging neck pillow, and so I did get stopped last time I traveled with it. I think I only flew with it once. I think I flew, I don't remember if I flew to Jens or from Jens with the thing, but I got stopped and they were like, why are there wires there? And I was like, oh, probably the neck pillow. They looked at it and was like, oh, okay, it's fine. But anyway, yeah. I was going to take it for the long flight, especially because it's a night flight. Maybe I should look for other neck pillows. Possibly. Yeah, that was a thing I had not considered until just now. I should write that down. Because we're going to be on the plane a good 4 hours from like 6 to midnight, or maybe it's only 3 hours and there's a time difference. But anyway, enough hours that are dark that we could potentially sleep a bit. Five hours? Anyway, enough to sleep a bit. There should be coats and pillows for that. We'll see. Or maybe scarves will double as pillows and blankets. Anyway, that is not the direction I was supposed to be going in. I was supposed to be going in the 1 hour timer for sprints direction. Whoops. All right. Let me see what I can do about that. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. I will see you all in an hour. I hope that you all enjoy your reading. Well, welcome back. How did everybody do? You making more progress on your books? Are you enjoying your books? Or making progress on your course, as it may be in ML's case? H has gotten through 41 pages. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Jerica worked on a presentation and read a little bit. Wonderful. Kendall is new here. Hey, Kendall. I'm Christine. You have Miss Jen, who's usually here with me. They have gone off to bed, but I'm glad that you are here. Welcome. Are you reading anything in particular tonight? Excellent, Courtney. Just finished. Saf has managed 59 pages of the polyamorous space opera. All right. H can confirm that the presentation is funny. Wonderful. ML got some more work done and posted a little promo post on Insta for the Redbubble. Wonderful. Yeah, that's good stuff there. Let's see. Courtney has not met Jerica. Okay. Courtney, Jerica, Courtney. I hope you two will meet now. Pat has read 4 chapters. It's 5 a.m., so going to get me some cereal and a cup of Earl Grey. I don't know how you keep those hours, Pat. I really don't. Like, I'm so glad that you're here, but please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Kendall is starting up Credence by Penelope Douglas. Not my typical cup of tea, but need to see what the hype is about. All right, wonderful. I hope that you will enjoy it. Let us know what you think of it. What type of cereal? This is an important question. Allie's made it to the halfway point of their book. Fantastic. I finished my first book, and I'm potentially looking into the second book. I'm with Jen on the whole idea of not being able to start something completely different the same day. I could probably read a couple of the presidents, but I don't think I could get into another fiction piece. So we'll see. We'll see how book 2. How book 2 does. Sorry, I awakened unfortunately at 2:00 this morning and didn't get back to sleep until 5, which of course didn't leave a lot of time for sleep. So let's see how much longer I last. Yes, nice to meet you. Favorite genres? Well, I cannot speak for everybody here, but I'm real big into cozy mysteries right now. The Countess of Harley mysteries by Diane Freeman and the Lily Adler mysteries by Catherine Shellman are my favorites right now. I enjoy some history, but I'm getting married this year and wedding planning is stressful, so I've mostly been doing the cozy mysteries. I am partway through what is the series called? It's a new series, so I know the first one was Death Comes to the Village. And what is it Curlin St. Mary's? I think it's the Curlin St. Mary's series. But Regency isn't quite the right word. I call them all Regency, but they're not truly Regency. Regency to Victorian era cozy mysteries. So that's what I look for. Pat is having Rice Krispie topped with mixed nuts with oats and toast. Courtney likes fantasy but reads lots of stuff. Excellent. Thank you. I'm very much looking forward to not being into wedding planning anymore in about 7 weeks. Why is there no eating past midnight, Courtney? Saf likes sci-fi, anything queer, horror, translated, lit are their favorites. Yes, do tell us what you like, Kendall. Been wanting to get into horror, but I don't know where to start. Oh. I have no suggestions, but Jen really likes horror. So if you look at their page, which is on Instagram, Jennderqueer, Jennderqueer, they have a lot of that sort. If you're looking for recommendations, I'm sure you would also be free to message them. They live a little further east than I do, so have been off to bed. Mainly thrillers, mysteries. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. I multiply like gremlins. Anything gay, anything sad, and horror, you know. Yeah, absolutely. Jen also does sprints on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock Eastern. I cannot keep track of when everybody else does stuff, unfortunately. But I know Jen does stuff on Sunday mornings. Same handle here. I don't usually make it on Sundays, but Jen usually makes it to my sprints on Tuesday and co-hosts, so you missed them, but they'll be back next week, I'm sure, if you want to join us. Allie is liking it. Over-the-top action, kind of like some of the recent cozy mysteries, but there are too many characters to keep track of. That's always a bit of a challenge. Got to fuel the brain, and then a nap ready for Audrey's sprints. Bright morning then. Okay. Well, as long as a nap is in your imminent future. See, there we go. Allie will also give you recommendations on thrillers, I'm sure. Courtney does sprints 10 o'clock Eastern on Tuesdays. I'm assuming that's must be 10 a.m. Eastern. Right, yes, that's got to be 10 a.m. Eastern. I was like, no, Courtney's here at our sprints. Okay, sorry. I'm clearly out of it. Who knew that not sleeping well wasn't good for the brain? But, yep. I don't think we have huge swaths of overlaps for everybody here, but we all get along, so everybody reads our books. And then we manage to talk about things like tacos and whatever, so. Courtney's going to set an alarm to meet Pat and Audrey. Going to change sprints to 11 a.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Okay, cool. Excellent. So that must be what, like 8 a.m. Pacific? That would explain why I always miss sprints. Good deal. Well, I did not make anything Mexican today. My brother's girlfriend gave me her recipe for Spanish rice, which I'm pretty sure my brother was hoping I would make fairly quickly, but today was my official last day as household cook in preparation for getting married. So unless we end up with a one-off, we will see if that happens. But yes, I have not actually made tacos this summer. It's been too hot. I haven't wanted to stand outside for barbecue. It needs to be hot enough to go outside, but not so hot I don't want to go outside. To date, missed Audrey's last night, was actually asleep for once. Good. Like, not that I want you to miss sprints, but like, please take care of yourself. Sorry. I fuss about my people. And I want everybody to get enough sleep. Sleep is so critical. Been cooling off a lot lately. I hope that will continue. It is supposed to be 111 degrees on Saturday, and I am not prepared for it. I am not prepared for it at all. Audrey changed time. It's half hour earlier. Okay, good deal, good deal. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what works all the time. But the good news is that with everybody's schedule, that means that there's almost always sprints going on, at least part of every day of the week. So, yep. Oh, what is this? Oh, yes. This is the last of my first batch of thank you notes from the bridal shower. I still have to get a couple more addresses before I can send them out. H took a nap earlier, but doesn't think they're going to make it that far. That's, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to make it, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm going to manage. Courtney's off work tomorrow, so I can sacrifice some sleep. Can't promise I will stay awake, but I will come. Excellent, fantastic. Like Audrey's sprints because they're chill, and I'm usually up and wanting to do stuff around that time. Hey, that is fantastic. Yay. Yeah, that's good. I'm usually up, but I usually have to work. We got to see some pics after wedding festivities die down. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, we will make that happen. Yes. I was thinking earlier, I got to at least post a couple of pictures, hopefully when I'm in Alaska, even if I probably won't do sprints that week. I say probably won't do sprints that week. Let's be honest. I'm not taking on any responsibilities on honeymoon week, and I'm probably not taking the computer with me because of it, so I won't have a computer sprint. Which will be weird. I'm trying to remember the last time was that I traveled without a computer. We shall see. Group nap? Oh, yes. Group nap, yes. Bedtime, yes. I want bedtime. Wedding sprint, yeah. I probably won't be here, but I may convince my cousin to live stream the wedding. Because my grandmother's not coming. We shall see. But I was like, well, if she can't come, maybe I'll get them to run it for her through StreamYard, and then she can say, hey. So that's a thing. We'll see. That reminds me, I still got to get the notes on our vows to my grandfather. Yeah. Because we altered the vows slightly. The vows we looked at said nothing about promising to love each other, and we felt like that was kind of a key piece. So they have to be altered and sent on. Don't like stopping in the middle of chapters, but I might. I must be tired. Hey, it is important to listen to our bodies. When our bodies tell us it's time to call it, we got to call it. Audrey's in Canada. She sprints from 2 a.m. in mornings. I cannot hang that early unless I'm randomly awake early. But I can't stay up that late. I just can't do it. Cannot. Sorry. I may be reaching the end of my ability to stay up tonight. I don't want to because I am enjoying hanging out with you all, but I am afraid that I am not going to make it much longer. We shall see. I could feel that yawn coming and it just didn't want to get there quite fast enough. Let's see. Unless it's another unfortunate last night. Alicia finished the book. Okay, excellent. Did you enjoy it? So valid. We love you. Thank you. Love y'all too. Starts her day early. That is very early. I couldn't do it. But my fiance is up 3 a.m. A lot of mornings for work. I feel like when we get married, I will get up and wish him well for the day and then go back to bed for another 3 hours. Because 3 a.m. is a little early for me. I can do 5 sometimes, but yeah. Audrey's still on at 5:30 a.m., right? Let's see. All move in together, start a book commune. That would be fun. As long as I have my own room and bathroom. Oh, good. 4.5. That's solid. I'm glad to hear that. Very, very glad to hear that. Staff coming through with the good ideas. Yeah. I think it would be fantastic to have a big old stretch of property. And then we can decide whether everybody has their own apartment in one piece or if everybody has little cabins that are short distances from each other with a community library with a meeting room in which to gather if we wish to hang out. Courtney's asking what your book was, Alicia. And H forgot to mention that the Wicker King looks so hot on their shelf. Gonna make my food. So if you're still here, I'll catch you. If not, in sprints. Okay. If I'm still here, I will see you. But I hope that your food gathering goes well. I think it would be adorable. I think it would be so adorable. And, maybe we could have like a community building so everybody has their own room and bathroom and a little living room of their own. And then I'm trying to decide if I think everybody needs a little tiny kitchenette. And then we have a big kitchen that's got enough space for multiple people to work in. So we can have like community dinners. Yeah. Because from the sounds of it, we would all eat Allie's cooking. And I can cook for an army even if I am not properly trained. I will not be able to keep up with Allie's skills, but I'm more than happy to help out where I can. And then we will have a nice little library in which we can all figure out our favorite comfy chairs or couches or something. And it'll be great. Preferably a nice cold house, in my opinion, with some roaring fires. Maybe different parts of the library can have different levels of heating or more fires maybe. So that, if you come closer to the windows, it can be cooler. And if you go closer to the other end with more fireplaces, you can be warmer depending on what everybody's heat preferences are. Yes. Community library, little cabins. Have a good night. It was called Her Off Limits Prince by Lucy Monroe. Courtney is off to bed. I hope you sleep well, Courtney. Thanks for hanging out. Then everyone will be able to hear me not shut up in real life. See, it'll be great. It'll be great. Mm-hmm. That would be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Yeah. It's nice to have pipe dreams. Thanks for the sprints. Sleep for me. But I like your commune ideas. Thank you. I like my commune ideas either. Also, man, I can't even come up with words. I think it's really Saf's idea. I'm just dreaming on it. It'll be what is H obsessed with today every day. See, it'll be great. Anytime we're just feeling like there's no energy, we can bring you in and be like, all right, tell us what we should be obsessed with or have opinions about today. It'd be fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, I do think I am not going to make it much longer because it is about to be 9:30 here, which is an hour past my bedtime. So I appreciate you all coming to hang out. Kendall, thanks for stopping in. I hope that you'll be able to come back next week or stop in at Jen's sprints or some of the other sprints later, whatever works for you. Is it 2:30 that Audrey's are at? I know we just talked about it. My brain is not computing, but yes, H will make a PowerPoint and everything. Buenas noches. Nachos. No. Yeah, I'm not even gonna make excuses for myself anymore. Just, I can totally read. I swear I can. My pleasure. Thank you for coming and hang out. It's always good to see you. My pleasure. Thanks for coming. I hope that you all sleep well, and I will see you back here next week for more sprints.